Hello, my name is Stevie Martin with the Avaya Serviceability Engineering Team. This video is about the Avaya Agile Communication Environment ACE Customer Information Questionnaire. We'll go over why we use it and how. The Avaya ACE Customer Information Questionnaire, the CIQ, its purpose is to contain all the information for an ACE installation for customer site. The document is designed for the customer and the Avaya personnel to work together to fill out all the information necessary and to keep track of any issues that may occur. The document, when it's completed, a copy can be kept by the customer, and also a copy is kept by Avaya for support purposes. First page is the customer and site contacts. This should contain all the information necessary about anybody involved with the project. This page also contains additional information such as site ID, project number, etc. that can be used to track any orders or anything else. The site readiness checklist is probably one of the most important pages in the document. We want to be able to go to a customer site and ensure that there's no issues that may pop up that cause delays. This can impact the bottom line for the customer and for Avaya. Type things we may check for is what's required for site access. Do you need safety shoes? Do you need training? Do you need any special access such as security badges, anything of that nature? Anything that could cause delays. The General Information tab is the core of the document. It's on this page that you specify the configuration that you're going to be using for that particular install. One of the first things to note on this page is the solitude number. You should have this number for your project, and we want to keep it here. Provide a tool to track any issues related to the site during installation or in the future related to that particular customer. When you go down and fill out the information on this page, you do not have to select even the ones that are not part of the configuration. Set them no. It's really optional. You can leave them select, set them to no, whatever you please. The first thing we want to do is specify whether it's an upgrade or a new installation. We also, from this page, control information on the network information page. The network information page contains all of the IP information, anything necessary to do the actual ACE core install. It defaults to the Linux standalone configuration for ACE. When you fill out the information on the General Information tab, that information will be updated on the Network Information page. You will only see what you need to fill out for that particular configuration. Another important thing to note on this page is if you fill it in out of sequence, we will let you know that there's other information necessary. For example, if you want the Customer Relational Model app, it will tell you need the Desktop Communication Enablement and the AIE, and it will turn these on for you and open any relevant tabs at the bottom of the page. The page is divided into three basic sections: the Avaya Applications section, Telecom Components to be integrated with ACE, Purchase Order information here as well as on the Contacts page. We ask if the ACE software is going to be remotely installed. This will open up a page that will ask information on how to access the customer site remotely. We ask if the hardware is currently on site. If it's not, we request that provide a date that it will be available. The last section is the hardware section. There's two selections. There's the hardware configuration that we provide, HP ProLiant DL360, and there's the customer providing servers option. If you select the customer providing servers, we ask for additional information. We want to know exactly what you have before we go on site. This could be a red flag if you don't have configuration supported, and it'll bring up discussions on what should be done. Another important page is the dial plan information page. This page is critical for the installer to ensure that they are able to create the proper rules in the Avaya core after installation to allow calls to be routed properly. Another page is the installation coordination follow-up page. What this page is for is a place to keep track of any issues that are brought up during conference calls, who they're assigned to, and any details you may need. We like keeping this in one place here that both the customer and Avaya has as an official document of any issues. The technical issues follow-up gives more detailed information on any particular tickets that may be opened at Avaya in relation to that project. The template history is not mandatory to fill out, but it's recommended. That way you have any questions about items in the document, you can see when the revision is made, who made it, so you can contact them and get the information needed. On all our PBX pages, one of the first things we try to do is ask for what release software you have. This is very key. We'll give you the options of the one we support. If you don't have any one of them configurations, we bring up a space to allow you to enter any information on when the upgrade is going to happen, any issues that may affect it. We also, at the bottom of the PBX pages, we add information on the software configurations. One of the things to note about this document is in order to hide anything that's not needed so the customer doesn't have to wade through extraneous tabs that they don't need and try to figure out what to fill out, we use VBA code running in the background. One of the implications of this, you don't want to delete or add any rows or any columns in the areas it's been modified. For example, on this page, you would not want to change any columns past column AI. You would not want to change any rows or add any rows or information past column 78. Now all the sheets are password protected, but the installer should have the password to unprotect them if necessary. Be aware, if you make any changes inside the already completed areas or modified areas, you will break the document. If you would like any additional information on this particular document, please feel free to contact me at any time via email. Thank you for your time today. We hope this information was useful to you. We welcome comments, questions, and feedback at mentor@avaya.com or on Twitter @AvayaMentor.